Did you know? Mario creator Shigeru Miyamoto had an interest in letting players create full Mario levels since at least 2009. In a new Super Mario Bros. Wii interview with IGN, Miyamoto was told about fans using Little Big Planet to recreate Mario levels. Miyamoto said, "This is something that I have interest in exploring, and Mario levels are well suited for it. The Mario vs. Donkey Kong series, made by NST, is one I'm involved in, and that's a game where we've explored level creation. And on the DSi, we have Flipnote Studio, where it lets users explore their creativity. I've always had an interest in those creation tools. The creation tools in Super Mario Maker are comparable to what Nintendo uses themselves. In fact, Mario Maker started out as a tool specifically for Nintendo to make Mario levels with. The team developing the tool had so much fun with it, they pitched it to Nintendo's higher-ups as a standalone game. Nintendo had wanted to make a new iteration of Mario Paint for the Wii U, as the gamepad was well suited for it. After seeing the level creation tool in action, producer Takashi Tezuka decided to bring the two projects together. He believed the level creation tools had a broader appeal than a drawing tool, as anyone can place assets together on a gamepad to make levels. Nintendo didn't always have access to such powerful level creation software, however. Up until Super Mario Bros. 3, all the company's levels were entirely designed on graph paper. And even during the development of Super Mario World, graph paper was still used alongside PC course-making tools. According to Miyamoto, the Super Mario Maker tools are probably 10 times, even 100 times more powerful than the original tools that were used for Mario World. Nintendo were originally going to recreate the older game styles faithfully, with indistinguishable physics and limitations. They were even going to have the Super Mario Bros. Style scroll exclusively to the right, like it did in the NES. In the final game, however, all styles used the platforming physics of New Super Mario Bros. U. Tezuka explained the reason for the change, stating, "There was a lot of discussion about this within the team. Staff, who had a strong attachment to the original games, expressed a strong desire to see implemented the same system they remembered. However, when players who are used to the modern Mario physics tried playing with old physics, they found it much more difficult than they remembered." One popular trend to emerge in the Mario Maker community is a style of level called Auto Mario. Nintendo actually made at least one Auto Mario level of their own, but never published it. Tezuka recalls, "It wasn't very fun from a gameplay standpoint, but as you went through the level, you saw lots of funny things. Designs using blocks, like faces and things like that." Another interesting element that emerged during development was the Weird Mario Powerup. It actually came about due to a glitch where Mario would touch a regular super mushroom, but become tall and skinny. This skinny Mario didn't originally have its own unique sprite or movement, and was just a stretched version of the small Mario sprite. The developers thought it was strange and funny and decided to work it into the game as an actual feature. After beating the 10 and 100 Mario challenges, the costume that Mario is wearing can affect Toad and the princess's dialogue. For instance, Toad will panic if you are wearing the Bowser costume, while Peach will be surprised Bowser saved her himself. And if you're wearing the Toad costume, Toad will call you Captain in reference to Captain Toad. This wasn't the first Mario game to do this, however. In Super Mario Bros. 3, the king will give a different message if Mario beats an airship wearing the frog suit, Tanuki suit, or hammer suit. They'll mistakenly believe that Mario has transformed into a frog if he is wearing the frog suit. They'll believe Mario is an actual raccoon if he is wearing the Tanuki suit, and if Mario is wearing the hammer suit, they'll ask to borrow Mario's clothes. The digital instruction manual in Super Mario Maker includes many videos which can only be accessed by entering a 4-digit code. These codes are found in the idea booklet included with the physical copies of the game. While most codes are laid out clearly on each page, some are harder to find. The first hidden code can be found on page 2 of the idea booklet. When the piece number of the page's sheet music is entered in the digital instruction manual, players are shown a video of musician Koji Kondo performing a melody of Super Mario Bros. On an electric keyboard. The code for this video is 0913, and it's fairly similar to another code which can be found on page 96, 1309. This code presents the player with a video of Miyamoto and Tezuka signing their autographs on large cards. These codes are two variations of the same date, 0913 and 1309, or September 13th. This is a reference to the original Super Mario Bros., which was released in Japan on September 13th, 1985. More hidden codes in the manual lead to some behind-the-scenes secrets. One interesting fact is that some of the dog and cat paws in the touch overlay actually belong to the developers' pets. The team noted that this made the image capturing process a lot easier than expected. Another secret is that the game's sound effect feature was actually based on the music making tools from Mario Paint. The game originally had references to unused character costumes in its data as well, though they were patched out later. The text referred to Baby Mario, Balloon Fighter, Professor E. Gadd, a golden retriever from Nintendogs, Mario from the Western version of Mario 2, Mashiko, who is Mary O in the English game, Mr. Saturn, the Muncher enemies, emojis, Nabbit, collectible badge centers Pink Rabbit, Popo, Tetris, and a Windows logo. If that wasn't bizarre enough, hobbyist hacker NWPlayer123 discovered a batch of images in the game that appeared to be clothing and weapons from an earlier build of Splatoon. Don't forget to subscribe to Did You Know Gaming for more facts and trivia. Before you go, we'd like you to vote on what you want to see covered in the future. A video on Super Mario Bros. 3 or a video on Super Mario World. You can also vote by leaving a comment below. Hi, if you want to check out some stuff that I'm in, well, I'm Ross from Game Grumps. Hello. I would plug Game Grumps, but you probably already know what it is, so I'm gonna plug Commander Holly instead. This is a playlist to her playing Mario Maker with me. I make really sadistic levels. Aaron and Dan have also been playing them on Game Grumps, but you can actually watch me play my own sadistic levels. Currently number 5 in the world. What's up, bitch? Don't put that in. I'm sorry I said that. That's rude.